prayer I offer to you, Swami Nithyananda.
Sadashivasamarambha Shankaracharya Madhyama Asmadacharya Paryanta Vande Guru Parampara. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's truth is breakthrough in consciousness. Every breakthrough in consciousness happens when you go through the fire of insecurity. Please understand. Only in 10 dimensions there is growth. Length, breadth, depth. The combinations of length, breadth, depth. Only in these dimensions there is something called growth. But in pure consciousness, it is always breakthrough. Please understand. Growth is different, breakthrough is different. A plant becoming tree is growth, but a seed becoming a plant is breakthrough. Breakthrough means a quantum leap in consciousness. It is totally different from what it was. Seed becoming a plant is breakthrough, and plant becoming tree is growth. In all other dimensions, in the whole 11 dimensions, in all other dimensions, it is only growth. Length, breadth, depth, the length, breadth, depth, or breadth, length, depth, depth, length, breadth. In all other 10 dimensions, it's only growth. But in consciousness, it is always breakthrough. Please understand. All growth happens only in the mind. But in consciousness, it is only breakthrough. That is why enlightenment is always instantaneous. It is not gradual. Whatever you experience gradual is just what is happening in your mind, not in your consciousness. It's like heating the water. Till 99 degree it is growth. But the 100th degree, the water becoming steam is breakthrough. Same way in our consciousness, all the practice you do is growth in the mind. You create a situation where the breakthrough can happen. But breakthrough itself does not happen by growth. It is totally different phenomena. Breakthrough in consciousness happens only when you go through the fire of insecurity. Means you will practice your best and you will do all kinds of practice, but suddenly you will be in a position where you do not know the next step, where you do not know what is in the other shore, where you do not know what is next. Simply you are in a situation where the utter insecurity, what we call darkness of the soul. In Christian theology, they have a very beautiful word, darkness of the soul. In all traditions, this part is explained. In Buddhist tradition, they call that as a Mara. See, Mara is not a demon from outside. It is the insecurity, the utter insecurity, chaos happens inside. And same way in the Hindu tradition, it is called Maya. In Christian tradition, dark night of the soul. In Hindu tradition, Maya. In Buddhist tradition, they call it Mara. That space will be invoked on you. How you behave when that space happens in you is the decision making factor, whether you are going to have the breakthrough in consciousness or fall back. Understand? Master is master in creating this kind of situations. Master exactly creates you the right utter insecurity. All the people who are hanging on me and feeling that they are living enlightenment, I just took myself away. They were slowly taking me for granted. The cozy feeling of my space, they started feeling it as an enlightenment experience. Understand, it is great to have the living enlightenment experience by the presence of the Master, but taking that for granted and holding on, binding him, possessing him for the sake of that cozy feeling is something seriously wrong. Something very seriously wrong. And these guys will never understand to stand up on their own. Instead of using me as a ladder, they started using me as a crutch. Yesterday, one of my devotees gave a letter. Swamiji, you are a life, you are source, you are security for so many people. They were shocked when this scandal broke out. They do not know what to do. Utter insecurity was created. That is exactly what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. And they have been given enough lessons, intelligence and preparation to hold on to the tiller when this chaos happens, when this cyclone happens, when this insecurity happens. They have been given enough lessons, hint, preparation to break, to have a breakthrough, to go through this fire of insecurity with stability, consciousness, understanding, strength. But unfortunately, they chose not to go through it with awareness. Consciously they chose to abuse me for creating this insecurity. Of course, to tell you honestly, even I did not create. The cosmos saw a beautiful spiritual mission happening. Now it needs solid, enlightened beings as footing. See, I can only help people for growth. And cosmos need to interfere to give the utter insecurity where the breakthrough can happen in consciousness. So I was preparing. So I was waiting for the cosmos. So it just entered with such a force. Even what you understand as me, this body and mind is blown away. Just thrown away. Like how tornado happens in the US, in the Oklahoma, Texas area. When the tornado happens, not just the human beings, the very house in which they are staying, the very houses in which they feel secure, the huge trucks, everything is just blown away. Not only that, sometimes even the roads are just stripped away. Not just the trees, the houses or the trucks, even the roads in which the vehicles are moving. Everything is just stripped away. Everything is just blown away. Same way, let this candle, when this happened, I just saw, all right, let the whole go through the fire of insecurity. Let us see how many became tree, how many seeds open and became tree, and how many choose to just escape or fall into the deep unconscious mode. I tell you, it was such a great opportunity. Actually, I hinted. The moment the scandal broke out, I gave my message in the YouTube. This is the exact thing I hinted. Come on, possibility for breakthrough. Use it. Use everything. Use this moment for Jivan Mukti, for living enlightenment. Whoever caught it, they got it. I want to tell you, remember this one thing. Growth happens in linear space. All your nose blowing, standing upside down, taking bath 3 times a day, applying ash on the body. All these are growth. Please understand, growth in length, breadth, depth. Rolling on the ground. Everything is growth. Everything is growth. But there are few things can give you the breakthrough. There are 2-3 things I can say can give breakthrough. One is aparigraha, that living without anything in the outer world, and satya, living without your beliefs in the inner world. The satya and aparigraha, they can give you the breakthrough. Exactly that is what I provided during the scandal. I took away all the outer world security, put them in utter insecurity. Aparigraha, forced aparigraha. And I took myself away. And the authority of all the teachings I gave on them. Understand, when I shake their idea about me, all the authority of the words I taught them, which still remains as a word without becoming an experience, those authority of those words are also taken away. So all the beliefs and concepts which they carry inside them in their inner space as a security is taken away. See, many times when you read just solution for a problem, you feel as if you solved that problem. Just because you know the program, you feel the virus can never happen in your laptop. No, when the virus happens, you need to work, clear it, do the process. This is what I call the mental unconscious hanging. Many times, just because you know the solution for handling fear, you think you are above fear. No. Just because you know the solution for handling some crisis, you start thinking you are above that crisis. So many of my so-called disciples have started hanging in that space. Just because they know the solution, just because they have one idea that Swamiji will take care. The worst word which never should settle down in your inner space is Swamiji will take care. This is a very cozy word used as a clutch. Used as a clutch. If it is used as a ladder, great. You see, if you use that word to apply that word into an experience, apply Swamiji's teachings into an experience, it's used as a ladder. Great. But sometimes people use it as a clutching. They use it as a clutch. They come to me and tell the problem. I tell them, this is the solution. No, I want you to take care. I tell them, now you are holding as a clutch. This is what I am telling, do it then. What do they want? What do you want? They want me to spoon feed them? So, I saw many people have started using the idea about me as a clutch in the inner space. So, I wanted them to have Satya and Aparigraha. Satya means, as I said yesterday, remembering the highest possibility as you and constantly thinking, talking, expressing you as that highest possibility. If you remember you, anything less than that highest possibility, you are lying in your mind. If you tell about yourself outside less than the highest possibility, you are lying to others. If you are expressing yourself in your body language, you less than the highest possibility, you are lying to the whole cosmos. A man who lies to the whole cosmos will never be forgiven. He is put in the hell. So think, remember, express, tell yourself as the highest possibility of you. This is Satya. Person who lies in any field is put into that kind of hell. Understand? If you think you are less than the highest possibility, God, you are put in the hell of depression. If you think, not only thinking, if you tell others about you as the less than the highest possibility, God, you are put in the hell of disrespect, where people torture you. These are all the different kinds of hells. If you express in your body language, in your lifestyle, you as less than the highest possibility of you, God, you are lying to the cosmos. So you are put in the worst seventh hell, Batala. Understand? The Satya means remembering yourself as the highest possibility. Thinking, talking, expressing you as the highest possibility. Means any other idea you have is a clutch. So I saw people have started using me for the outer and inner securities. I said, I am not in this business. And I was too compassionate to just take me away suddenly. So I looked at the cosmos and asked, what shall we do? It just did it. And I tell you, even now, you have not lost it. Even those so-called ex-disciples and devotees, I remind you, get back. Get back to your utter insecurity. The space of Anandagandha, the possibility for breakthrough is still waiting. Still, the door is open. Still, cosmos is knocking at your door. Open the door, let the breeze in. Go through the utter insecurity. Go through the utter insecurity in the outer world without all the security provided by me. Go through the utter insecurity in the inner world without all the concepts and ideas from me and about me. Anything from me, if it has become already part of your experience, great. Then it is no more from me, it is now yours. Anything from me which has not become your experience, which is still there as word, and the concepts you carry about me, these all can be used as a clutch. It is time to break from it and have the breakthrough in consciousness, the enlightenment itself. Every day, the possibility for breakthrough exists. Every moment, the possibility for breakthrough exists. So, I wanted all of you to know, all other things, taking bath thrice a day, washing your body with herbal ash, rolling on the ground, doing the pranayam, doing these techniques, everything is for growth. That is why these things can be sold very easily in the market. It really does the growth in you. You feel, wow, last 10 days I am feeling healthy. Last 10 days I am doing, my muscles are different. You can see the growth. But I am not the teacher who is selling the techniques for growth. I am the master who just breaks and gives you breakthroughs. Understand? Aparigraha and Satya are the possibility for breakthrough, and all other things are only possibility for growth. Here I am insisting on going through the utter insecurity, the acid test, the fire, of insecurity and having the breakthrough in consciousness. I bless you all to have that breakthrough. Let you all live and radiate enlightenment. Let you all experience and radiate the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you.
करुणावतारं संसारसारं